Hello there and welcome back to Enshrouded. Yes, we're back on here, going to be doing something a little bit different, a bit of a shorter video. Kind of wanted to show this off since had some friends tell me that it was not possible. We're going to be showing you how to capture an epic fish for the quest for the Fisherman, where you capture an epic fish with the excellent fishing rod. And no extra skills required. You do not need to buy the extra skill in order to make this happen. So without further wasting your time, let's go ahead and get on into it. Let's go. Alrighty then, and here we are. So, first things first, you're going to go ahead and go to the Veilwater Basin, which you can start off that from the Ancient Spire in the Alpeneve Summits. Once you are there, you're going to go ahead and then fly to this spot. It's roughly about here-ish. You will find a cave that'll take you through into the Dragon Dream Lake, which then you're going to go through River Reach. Once you're through River Reach, you're going to go ahead and see the Dragon Dream Lake, which then you're going to go over. From there, you can go into the Old Captain's Rest, which you will find a soul that you can resurrect. And once you collect that soul, then you can come back to base. And we're going to go ahead and summon our captain, which he is right here. But yeah, you can go ahead and summon him. And he will, obviously, if you give him a bed and everything, he'll give you some quests and a covered bed anyway. He'll give you some quests and stuff like that, which... one of the quests will include you finding the little frogs all throughout the Veilwater Basin. These frogs, you can kind of see them off in the grass areas and stuff like that. It is easier to see them at night because they do have a bit of a green kind of glow to them. And once you collect some frogs, you can go ahead and come back to him. He will then give you a quest to go ahead and capture an epic fish as well. The one things you will need to collect tropical wood from the trees in the new area, as well as you will need to find gold ore and gold coins in order to be able to make the excellent fishing rod. So once you find gold ore, you can then take your gold ore, go over to your blast furnace here, and change it into gold bars. And then once you have, which takes gold ore and coal, then once you have your gold bars, if you've done this quest to go ahead and get the improved mill, essentially, you can then take your gold bars and turn it into gold dust. And then you can take that gold dust plus your gold coins, your steel bars, your string, your tropical wood, and turn that into the excellent fishing rod. And then once you've got the excellent fishing rod, I do believe he then unlocks the quest for you to go and catch an epic fish, which, as the title of this video suggests, you can capture an epic fish with the excellent fishing rod without the Fisherman's Resolve skill. I've heard that you do need this skill in order to catch epic fish. This is incorrect. You do not need to spend those 5 points on your limited points number that you have in the game, because you're already pretty limited on the on where you can go with the skill tree. But that Fisherman's Resolve, you do not need that. So now let's go ahead and go over to the fishing island, and let's go catch us an epic fish. Okay, so here we are over at the fishing island that the quest wants you to go to. You've got the Ancient Spire here for the Veilwater Basin, and then you get the fishing islands, or the fishing island here inside of that, and then you've got these two kind of ruins and outposts here. And you've also got the Capybara Oasis, which you probably would have already been to if you'd done that quest as well. And there's also tons of frogs on this island, so if you do not get your epic fish right away, there's tons of more frogs to collect on this island specifically. I think there's 3 or 4 spots that you can you can collect those. Yeah, very, very nice. And like I said before, they are easier to see at night because they got this green bit on them, but you can see them during the day as well. So no biggie. So now you're going to take your excellent fishing rod and we're going to go ahead and go fishing. And let's see if we can get an epic fish. Because just using the frogs, there's a chance that you'll get an epic fish, or there's not a chance. What's also really cool too is when the fish jumps out of the water, you can kind of tell which fish you're getting. That is definitely not an epic fish. That is a tiny little thing I do not want. And you can reel it back in before the fish starts biting, and you do not lose any bait that way. So, but yeah, the frogs are some of the better baits. You can also, once you do catch your first epic fish, you do get the chance to be able to make epic fish bait. And that epic fish bait will then increase your chances of getting an epic fish. Same with all the other baits too. They just kind of increase the chance. It's not 100%, but they will increase the chance. So, at least from what I've experienced so far. So, to be honest, I've fished for many, many hours and doing this mini game and stuff like that. So, yeah, on the last episode we caught many, many epic fish. Was that an epic fish there? Nope, that was a rare. And the reason I know is because, like I said, I've done this mini game for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. So I kind of know what I'm looking for. But yeah, just pretty much any body of water that's large enough for an epic fish, you can then fish out of that. Even man-made lakes that you make at your own base. As long as it's large enough, that's all you need to go ahead and catch yourself an epic fish. That is definitely not an epic fish. Kind of hard to see with the reflection going on. Also, they did a bunch of updates, so this area, including all the other areas, have been improved with massive quality. That is not an epic fish. That is a rare. That's the shadow tail or whatever the hell it's called. I don't remember all the names, but oh, cleansing tonic. I've used the lucky fishing rod. Once you find the lucky fishing rod, you can use that to get treasures out of the ocean as well. That is not an epic fish. That is I think that's also a rare. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Is this an epic fish? I think it is. All right, here we go. Once he goes ahead and bites that. All right, so you want to watch the fish on the water. Don't watch the bar at the top. So the fish, before it changes direction, it will pause for a second to give you time to switch your fishing pole. And it's always the opposite way. So, and you cannot really mess up with these fishes either. You have just enough fishing stamina with the excellent fishing rod to catch the epic fish. And then back and forth, and you just want to keep going back and forth. Don't forget the left click. And not miss out on that, but try not to prematurely left click, because if you do that, then you will lose the fish altogether. Oh, back and forth. Yeah, see, they pause and then they will go the opposite direction. Yeah, watching the bar at the top will lead you astray, so try not to do that. Oh, he's tough one. He's trying to juke me. Stop it. He's almost down. Yeah. And there you go. There's your epic fish with the epic fishing rod. Without this skill here, the Fisherman's Resolve. See, we do not have that. So that is 5 points you do not need to spend in order to do that. Once you play this mini game for a little while, you will eventually get to the point where you can catch any of the fish that the game throws at you. So, yeah, it's actually pretty nice. There's 3 different types of epic fish that I've caught. Like I said, I've spent hours doing this mini game, and just doing the mini game, even though you don't get epic fish, just doing the mini game just for practice. It just takes a bit of practice. That's all. but the number of black bars will kind of also give you a hint at what type of fish it is. The more black bars, obviously, the harder the fish is going to be. Yeah, because there's common, uncommon, rare, and then epic so far. Anyway. And then sometimes you'll just randomly catch some crap. You can even get a boot. You can get a waterlogged boot, which is pretty funny. But yeah, and as I said before, you can kind of tell which kind of fish you're going to get. But once you've fished enough, you will start to recognize what the fish look like, because when the fish jumps out of the water, you can kind of see it. Gives you a bit of a hint at what you're going to get. Come on, bite it. That looks like an epic fish. Just watching the fish. Come on, we got this. You little bastard. Just watching the fish. Waiting for him to change directions. So focused right now. I'm hyper focused. Yeah, just watching the fish in the water. Holy crap. Done it. Woo! That boy is tough. But we managed it. Holy crap, we managed it. That's a clip. All right, so once you have caught your epic fish, go ahead and go back to your base. And you will find your... and it doesn't really matter where you catch the epic fish, just as long as you catch one. You will go and find your captain. And he will then allow you to make the epic fishing bait. The epic fishing bait, it costs frogs, gold coins, the capybara bristles, as well as the fish teeth, which the fish teeth are made out of the yellowfin. So when you catch the yellowfin plus the gold coins, you get the fish teeth, and then you will be able to then more reliably catch, or more reliably get the epic fish. As you can see here, it does increase the chance of catching an epic fish, but it's not 100%. So, and this bait is pretty expensive right at the beginning, but once you get enough epic fish, then it's not so bad. Plus, you get 10 of them out of it. Yeah. So, yeah, pretty easy. Once you get past the learning curve of the fishing minigame, it's not super tough or anything. So. But yeah, that's pretty much that. So I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I'd like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see on your screen right now. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.